I'm ready. Okay, have we decided whether or not they're gonna let the single jams flow? They got to, right?
They
They
have
got
to let the single jams flow.
well, and then okay, so go for it. Go
But
for it.
I'm
You want?
just saying,
I know.
with actual group songs, where are we at with it? That's where I'm
Okay.
trying to focus on.
Well, the number one song to me for Dipset, if it's gonna be group song, Dipset anthem. Boom.
Yeah.
Dipset anthem.
Mm-hmm.
For Dip. So what's Rock's playing after Dipset anthem?
Okay, let me ask you this:
Please.
Would Money Power Respect beat that song? Chat, let us know how you feel about that.
Shit, Delz, man, Money Power. Yes, Money Power Respect beats that song. Yeah.
Okay, so what song could beat Money Power Respect that Dipset has?
I really mean it.
Okay, yeah, that's a dope record, but I don't think that's beating it. My personal opinion.
And you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I'm saying what song could beat it. I really mean it. But Money, Power, Respect to me is a top 25 hip hop song in my opinion.
They don't got nothing in the bag that could go against that record.
Not unless they go with one of Cam's hits off Purple Haze.
If they go with All About the Benjamins, what does Dipset play against that?
Tough one too, man. If they're if it's just you know them, it's just. But what about I'm Ready by Dip?
Ready? I'm ready against fucking All About the Benjamins.
Bro, I can't think of another.
That's what I'm saying. You can't. There's nothing.
Unless they go.
That's two instant W's. This is what I'm trying to explain. Name me a Dipset song that's an instant W.
We Fly High.
We Fly High? Ballin'?
Yeah. Ballin'.
Okay, they play Ballin'.
That's a hit. That's a win for Dipset. I don't think unless
so if you played ball, if they played Ballin', they'd have to play All About the Benjamins. That would take out that record.
Yes, it would. They'd have to again, but that's just a Jim Jones hit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The Dipset hits as a group whole.
What Jadakiss song is big? What song out of the three Locks members that they got that you think is a bigger record than Ballin'?
That Bout It was pretty tough.
No, I'm talking about Dipset. What song do you think, if they play We Fly High, the Ballin' record, what solo record from the Locks, from any of the members of the Locks would go against that?
I like that Styles P.
What?
High.
Oh, I Get High. Yeah. Okay. That works. That was a pretty good record too, bro.
That was a hot one, right?
All right.
About, and
that
okay.
Works. That works, bro.
That does. I'm gonna go with Killer Cam. What are you gonna play?
Interesting how they play this.
Because they gotta go.
Knock yourself out. Randy thinks Dipset will win.
I don't know. See, I say that at first. I say that without thinking. But then if you're gonna put them up group wise, the Locks is gonna body their ass. But if you go solo albums, and collabs, we got something. And features, and we got a little battle. But if they just gonna go strictly,
no, that's what I'm saying. We know it's a solo record. But I don't think they're just going to go with group records the whole time. I have a funny feeling they're going to hit the solo records.
How about that?
20 pieces. That's 20 rounds.
Yeah, that's a big boy round. All right. So then what happens when Cam comes out and plays Welcome to New York City?
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. What do they play to that? What does the Locks play to that? That's tough. That's tough, man.
They gotta play like an anthem type record.
Got to, man. And then
you know what? That maybe Jadakiss will come with. Well, I'm from New York. I got 100 clips.
What happens if Jim Jones? They let Jim Jones slam out with that Max B. G's up.
Oh. Well, they're gonna hit him with that pin, the tail, and the donkey. No.
You son of a bitch with that in the tail of the donkey.
This shit is gonna be crazy.
What about that? What about Cam? Cause see, it was on Cam's album, but it was Jim and Jewel's with it with that Come Home With Me.
Musa, Corruption. The Locks has songs with Biggie.
Yeah, man. You guys
mentioned songs with Biggie.
What about that?
Bad Boys, What You Gonna Do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
What was that?
You'll see that joint, that old joint. Then they have the Cream Freestyle on the Funkmaster Flex Volume 2, I think it was. And then they have Last Day.
Oh, that Last Day is, and it still can't live to my last day.
Yeah,
that's a last record. Go to room 112. Tell them Papa said.
Yeah, that's a Locks record, bro.
There's so many hits, man. But
that's what I'm saying. That shit, like, people don't get it, man. I think people think I feel like people realize, like, look at the Dipset movement and they like, wow, it's a big movement, you know?
Yeah,
like,
man.
The Locks don't have a movement like how Dipset did. Highly influential in so many different things, from alcohol to, you know, I mean, now they got the Juices for Life stuff, which is great and all, but I feel like that's more of a New York thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Tells you what about.
They had a lot of different shit, a lot of trends. But we're talking music here, man. The Locks ain't messing around, bro.
I say, oh boy.
Bad Boy shit, 24 Hours to Live. All of them are on that song.
Bro, that 24 Hours to Live. What would you do? Who would you?
Yeah.
Tonight. What about that? Hey, Ma, come on. And we're going to get it on tonight. Cameron and Delz. Come on, man. That's classic. What about that Max B? What about my boy? I liked I Am Dame Dash with Jim Jones and Cam. That we are the champions.
Yeah.
I thought that was super ill. But what if they play with Jim Jones? They're gonna come out that Max B and that Baby Girl.
Baby Girl, you now rocking with the Dipset. Yeah.
Come on, Delz, you know all these hits. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I'm really.
Yeah, this is gonna be crazy, bro.
What about that?
Don't forget about me.
About that?
Yeah, don't forget about me. You know, hell yeah, bro.
Are they allowed to play Cameron? Forever. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this shit's gonna be so crazy.
It's just gonna bring up some of the best.
No, they're gonna really be going off.
I know they are.
Because you see how Kiss was. Kiss wasn't playing. Him and his DJ weren't playing that night.
I mean, what about, like you said, what if they throw out that Cam and Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
Touching the Night. That song was hit, though. So that song was hot, man. That Touching the Night, baby.
They're gonna go crazy because I bet you they're gonna go off each other. So if one plays a big joint, then they're gonna be like, "Yo, hit him with this joint."
Yeah,
they gonna go crazy, bro. Freaking.
Well, hey, hold on. The Diplomats had that album on that Cam joint. Purple Haze was the Diplomats on that. That was
yeah.
And then what about that? Oh man, what about that joint that I like so much, man? That more gangster music.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough,
I really think that Kiss versus Cameron would have been spectacular.
I think that would have been a much better battle. Like Jim Jones up against Styles P. You know what I'm saying? No?
Maybe.
Jim Jones and Styles P could have it, man.
I want to see Styles versus Nori.
Oh, shit. Oh. Who would you give the nod to? Speaking of that, right off bat, that'd be tough. But I like Styles P so much. I really do.
I love Styles, but Nori I love too, bro.
Man, there was nothing like that Super Thug album when it came out, bro. That was, man.
Because they're trying to make something happen. I forgot what it was, Nori versus someone, and that shit just didn't even sound entertaining. Like,
it was Nori versus somebody. I saw that too.
Yeah.
This is going to be super entertaining, man.
Nori versus Beanie Siegel. I would rather see Styles P versus Beanie Siegel.
That would be a look.
Kiss versus Beanie Siegel.
Oh, that would have been nice to redo that rivalry. That would have been. Yeah, I've been getting thick, been eating too many Beanie Macs.
Because they could run through their catalog with their crew and they could do their solo shit. You know what I'm saying?
Beanie Mac. You know the gem, the one we all want. Hove and Nas. I'd love to see that. That'd be the Dell or the Ball. They want to break records. They want to set that up on
pay-per-view. They could put that as a pay-per-view.
That's what I'm saying. But you know what? I think those two would do it together. But Hove ain't doing that against nobody else. I think he'd do it against Nas for the love of the game because there's no clear winner. They'd say it's for the culture and this
Yeah,
and
they
that.
do a lot of celebrating.
Yeah, he wouldn't. It wouldn't be
Why would
necessarily.
be like Snoop versus DMX,
Which is one of my favorite versus battles of all time. I really enjoyed
so fun to watch them doing ad libs to each other's songs.
I really enjoyed that. R.I.P. to X, one of the greatest to ever do it, as a matter of fact. Man. You know what I'm saying?
What a shame.
Delz, I gotta go with. So, can I ask you this, please, my man? Let me ask you, what's your favorite versus battle so far?
DMX.
Really?
DMX. Well, look, the DMX and Snoop was my favorite one to watch as far as a celebration.
Yeah.
And then I would say the Raekwon versus Ghostface.
Yep, you're right there with me. That's 1 and 2 to me. That's 1 and 2.
But as far as like battling, the Jeezy versus Gucci.
Yep, I knew it.
That was so competitive.
Didn't you get a shirt? Didn't you get that shirt?
Yeah, I have the shirts in my closet.
I thought you did. I thought you did.
Wore it, but
that was super.
I buy shirts. I'll wear them for 5 years. I'll wear them once a week.
They're just sitting there like artwork. Like,
yeah. I start breaking out shit after 5 years.
Bro.
I'm wearing shit that's 5 years old that's been worn once. You know,
bro,
what I mean?
She gives me so much shit. More T-shirts. You know what I'm saying?
God.
I add a T-shirt so I can get free shipping at Target or something. All of a sudden, you think I spent $5,000 on a T-shirt or something? It's like, what the hell, honey? It was a $10
T-shirt. I drive my car today, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she's giving me hell through this shit. I said, take the effing car.
The whole week, right? The whole week. She was like, finally.
For driving freaking nuts about the car. Take the car.
Take the damn car today.
She's like, well, since it's your car, you go handle the insurance stuff and calling up all and all this. I said, I don't do that type of shit. You're the one that does all that shit. You're the one that does all the paperwork and all that in the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You tell me how much it is.
She threw that poisonous dart at you, huh?
She threw that poisonous dart. Well, you're going to have to handle that now if it's your car. Everything is ours. I said, I know it's ours, but I'm saying I bought that car for me to drive, you know?
she hit you with that, didn't she?
Yeah. I said, take the car this morning. Right. I can't handle it. She's like just constantly a bee, just hitting me in the face over and over again. Because she's so aggravated, I wouldn't let her drive the car over. I just bought the car.
Give me a minute, damn it. Shit.
Yeah, you get yourself a brand new car. You don't want to have fucking someone else driving that shit.
Ever.
I don't get it, man. I'm like
a bee with that shit, man.
Ding right in the face.
Oh, Lord have mercy, man. Yeah, I laugh because I go through the same shit.
Everyone does that to Mary, bro. It's just what happens.
That's why I laugh, man. They changed.
Married for a while. I mean, shit.
Oh man, yo! Shout outs to see tomorrow night. They got a little fight if you guys are in need. You know, if you guys have some combat skill fighting tomorrow night. Yeah, ESPN and UFC have ESPN UFC volume 26 on tomorrow. You got Thiago Moses fighting Islam Makhachev. Islam is part of Khabib's team. That should be a good fight for the main event. You got Miesha Tate. Salutes to her, man. She's found a fountain of youth. Still looks beautiful. She's 18-7. She used to be the champ before she was dethroned by Amanda Nunes, who has to turn back, going up against Marion Reneau. Then you also have one of my favorite fights. I'm looking forward to the fight in Jeremy Stevens, who is a pit bull, going up against Matus Gamrot. Good fight, free fight, entertainment, nothing to be hyped about, but definitely something to tune into if you ain't got nothing cracking tomorrow night. And the Sneaker Addict channel is, once that ends, that's something to go ahead and check out on a Saturday, man. Salutes.
Word up. Who knows? We may F around and go live after that at UFC, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely something to keep an eye on. It's just a free fight. You know, ESPN likes to provide those for the entertainment since they rock with the UFC, but should be good. Some of those fights you don't think about, like, this ain't gonna be no good. All of a sudden, you see something crazy, the quickest knockout of all time. Somebody gets thrown out the cage and a riot ensues. Heaven forbid that happens, but something crazy like that. And so we'll check it out, man. Report to that, no doubt. Musa McGinnis, Dre versus Puffy. I'll take the stab at that first, and let the man of the hour answer that. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Drizzy. As much as like Puff and the family, I'm gonna go with Dr. Dre on that all day. What about you, Delz? That's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, thank you.
Cause look, man, think about what Puffy came out with, man. That first album, that people give Puffy a lot of shit, but that Puff Daddy and the Family, that first album, to me, top 50 rap album of all time. Puff Daddy and the Family.
It's not really. I know a lot of people. I like when I first read this, I think instantly Dr. Dre, right?
Yeah, instantly, but that's that first instance. Like I'm already thinking about.
I gotta absorb this for a second.
I agree, man, because
I think I'm gonna go Dr. Dre though, because look, you got to think Snoop Dogg. Forget about the NW. Of course, we have NWA and then his Chronic albums, but then you got Snoop Dogg's albums. Then you have Eminem's albums. Yeah, you gotta give it. You gotta give it.
He got his own album. His own. Yeah,
Chronic and all that.
Right.
Gotta give it Dr. Dre.
What's to me? G Thing is the best rap song of all time.
One of them.
In my opinion, it's number one.
Let me ask you, what's a better hip hop record? Nothing But a G Thing or Mobb Deep Shook Ones?
Nothing But a G Thing.
Okay.
And I say that with respect because Shook Ones is in the top 5, no doubt.
Let me ask you a question. What's a better record? Nothing But a G Thing or Biggie Smalls Juicy? Because I want to go with the same kind of feel, and those have more of the same kind of feel.
G Thing.
G Thing over Juicy.
Yes.
Okay. I can't argue with it because they're both great records.
Yeah, it's personal opinion. If you say G Thing and I say Juicy, I'm not going to argue with that either because, again, top 10 rap songs we're talking. The reason I put G Thing at number 1, heads above everything, because I was at a young age when that song came out. Secondly, it's the first time I ever heard like that I ever heard that beat, you know what I'm saying? Then I heard Snoop come on there, and then it really took the West Coast movement, and that song just brings good vibes. You know, you're at the barbecue, you're even at a wedding, and somebody plays that song, everybody's getting on the dance floor, and at least just, I mean, to me, it was just very special, and I put that song up. I love those other guys more as an artist, but I am going with that song as the best hip-hop song of all time. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, it's just personal.
Listen, I mean, you got me second thinking for a second because that song is fucking amazing.
I mean, you can play it anywhere, anytime.
The beat, the flow, the sing along.
There, the barbecue.
When you're singing along to this, ain't nothing but a G Thing, baby. You hear that song, you sing it to that shit. That's why I said Juicy, because I get that same Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was there broke, you start singing them songs, right?
My name and ladies to think.
D.B. Cooper agrees with you. But man, Shook Ones when that and then it come in, bro. I got you stuck off 3 on this. We be the infamous, you heard of us. Official Queensbridge murderers. That shit is so hard, bro. Oh my god! To me, I think that's my favorite hip hop record.
You put Shook Ones over you put Shook Ones over Cream.
I think so, bro. I think so. That shit hits. When I hear that song, Shook Ones, it takes me somewhere.
It does.
And like Nas is my favorite rapper, but I would put Shook Ones probably over a lot of his songs. You know, it's just something about it. It's peanut butter and jelly, so it's just right. You know what I mean? It is. You put it together, it's like it's pizza, bro. This shit is banging, bro.
Hey, but you can't, Matt. You put those songs on the barbecue, all those songs we just mentioned. You put those on at a get together or anything. You rock it. You got 3 hits. You can walk away from the record player. You can walk away from whatever you playing those songs on, and let all 3 of those ride out to the very end. I mean, everybody's gonna be rocking. The vibes are gonna be popping. You know what I'm saying? You can't lose. But if you have to rank them. If you have to rank the 3 songs that we just mentioned, actually 4, because I'll go G Thing, I'll go Juicy, I'll go Cream, and then I'll go Shook Ones. Those 4. Yeah.
So what would be the number 5?
Oh shit.
I mean, if you're gonna spit out 4, let's not get lazy now.
Number 5. Number 5, man. Ah, shit, man. Damn. I gotta think about number 5 for a minute. I like
one of my favorite hip hop songs of all time is the old school one, man. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I love that shit. I'm trying not to lose my head. That shit is so fire to me.
I like
He's like broken glass everywhere. That's my shit, bro.
I like Juice with Rakim. I really like that.
You mean, I really like the Edge. What is it? What the hell is this song?
What? Guess I didn't know the Ledge.
Yeah, know the Ledge. Yeah.
That's
I like fire ass record.
I like Pac. I ain't mad at you. Something does that to me, man. Something does that for me, man. I could have said something 30 times in a row, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot. I'd have to think about it, but those top 4 right there, off the chain.
You like that hip hop hooray, Jersey boy right there. You know, you like hip hop hooray. If you from Jersey, man.
That's a barbecue cut. That's a barbecue cut, man.
Oh yeah.
You play that.
And Anointed by Nature's album was dope. The first one was fine. Oh yeah, 93 to Infinity is a great record.
93 to
Infinity. Cola Bridget, her man's a midget. Yeah, that was my shit too, man.
93 to Infinity. Wasn't that
that's Hieroglyphics. That was Souls of Mischief.
Souls of Mischief. That was it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, boy.
That 93 to Infinity was it, man. That was a golden era of hip hop, guys. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat it, man. You guys tell me that Nelly, you know, saying that Nelly is hot in here is a top 5 song. I'm just gonna go ahead and dip, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, don't disrespect Nelly, bro.
No, Nelly had hits. Nelly's a gem. Nelly's a good businessman. But as far as like a
Slick Rick, best storytelling rapper ever.
Hey man, Slick Rick and Dana Dane.
I'm gonna say Scarfaces.
Hey, that was we mentioned that. Absolutely, Diego. That song right there, man. I sit alone in my
yesterday. Yesterday's show was so fire. Make sure you watch yesterday's show, man.
Was fire, man. You know what I'm saying? Willie B and the boys, you know what I'm saying? That song was hit, but I don't consider them one of the greatest hip-hop groups that ever did. They had a few hits, but they weren't one of the greatest hip-hop groups. So, you know what I'm saying? I thought their solo albums were sometimes better than that. I mean, I liked Damn, It Feels Good to Be a Gangster.
Oh, yeah, that's my shit.
Was it, wasn't it? That beat, too. You know,
Biggie was he was up there, man.
Him and Raekwon are two of the better storytellers.
Yeah. I'd say Slick Rick, Raekwon.
Big. Those are storytellers.
Yeah, great storytelling.
Great storytellers. Hey, let me ask you.
Even Ghostface.
What do you think of some of that?
Who's a better rapper than Raekwon?
I'll tell you, I like Raekwon, man.
I know we talked about this.
Me and you went back and forth on this, but I love hearing different people's point of views. Because when me and Delz were going back and forth on it, he said things I didn't necessarily take into consideration. So it made me
rethink the fact that Raekwon's first album was featuring freaking Ghostface.
Yeah,
and everyone puts that album on a pedestal. That's Raekwon. That's Ghostface's album too. It ain't just Raekwon's.
Yeah, man. And so when Immobilarity came out, it made you really think, okay. But
and I liked Immobilarity.
But then you think, yeah, you're one of the only people.
Few that really thought it was a really good album.
The only people I know that can go through and list a lot of those songs on that album is yourself, man.